Hi guys, so today we're going to be trying something new. So I hope you have a snack and sit back because I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of information. Well, I'm excited, so let's just get right into it. Okay guys, I'm so excited to talk to you guys about this topic just because I feel like there's not enough information on rice water, even though there is, but there isn't. In that there are a lot of people that are encouraging people to use rice water, and they were saying that this is good for you, and then there are people who are saying no, it's not good for you, but they just tell you, oh, it produced this and this mineral, but they don't go into details. So I wanted to kind of come on here and give you guys some educational tips and evidence in your decision to help you with decision making of whether or not to use rice water. I'm using it right now, and I just wanted to say before I start, I have my oil mixture and then I have my rice water already fermented that I'm using in my hair. And why I tried that, by the way, I've been using rice water for a month now, and I just wanted to, before I give you my review on that, just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of information on it. So the number one thing we're going to be talking about is rice in general. So let's talk about rice. Okay, so guys, I'm just going to begin by letting you guys know that we have varieties of rice, ranging from white to black rice and everything in between. I'm talking rye rice, brown rice, etc., etc. Anywho, also rice has a lot of vitamins. It has folic acid, it has vitamin B, it has vitamin E, it has magnesium, it has potassium, fiber, iron, zinc. The list goes on and on. But the thing to know is that all the rice doesn't have the same level of vitamins and minerals in them. So for example, white rice has the least vitamins and minerals. And this is because white rice goes through a lot of process, because white rice starts out as brown rice, and then as it gets processed into white rice, it loses a lot of the vitamins and mineral. However, long grain white rice has a lot of vitamins, including vitamin E. And that was the only rice so far that kind of come out on the chart showing vitamin E in it. But black rice, on the other hand, has a high level of antioxidant. It has high level of fiber. It has a lot of vitamins and minerals that are good for you. And then other rice in between, like red rice and other rice, have them too. But like I said, the higher the pigmentation of the rice, the better it is, and the higher the level of vitamins, minerals, benefits. So that was just a little summary of rice. Now let's move on to the history of rice water. So a little bit about the history. According to researcher, the first time rice water was seen or used was between 794 to 1185 CE during the Heian period of Japan, where women would bath themselves in rice water. And these women had full length hair. The hair was very long. And the equivalent to this can be found in present day China. So there's a village in China with the Yao women. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If you guys can speak Chinese, please let me know and say this the right way. It's spelled Yao. In this town, which I'm probably butchering the name, please forgive me because I don't speak Chinese. It's Huanglo. It's spelled Huangluo, and it's found in China. And the average hair is 6 feet long within that town. And these women also are known to be using rice water and bathing themselves in it as a hair regimen. And then they are also said to not get gray until they're in the 80s. So, I mean, how incredible is that, right? Anyways, that's a little bit of background. And nowadays we have rice water everywhere. In recent time, the website have exploded with rice water. YouTube have exploded with rice water. Even on Instagram and everywhere, I can hear a lot of people are promoting rice water for hair regimen, hair growth, and then talking about the benefits. Which lead me to just talk a little bit about that. So, advocates of rice water believe that it detangles hair, it makes your hair smoother, it increases shine, hair it makes your hair stronger, and it helps grow your hair long. So people believe that your hair will grow very long and that it will detangle your hair, it will make your hair smoother and increase the shine. So I'm going to then move on to talking about, is this scientifically accurate? Are you guys bored yet? Okay, so please bear with me. I promise there are juicy stuff at the end. I'm just trying to lay out the foundation work for you guys so you understand what I am talking about when I get to it, so that you're not confused. So there haven't been any scientific evidence up to date that prove that rice water does grow your hair, or that it add or subtract to anything at all. In fact, the evidence that most people refer to when they talk about rice water is the healing period that I talk about, of how rice water have grown people hair in the past. But this evidence is considered anecdotal, which means that it's not necessarily true or reliable because it's based on personal account rather than facts and research. So, in total, does rice water grow your hair? The answer can be found from person to person, because there haven't been any evidence that actually point to rice water growing people's hair. Therefore, nobody can assume that rice water really grows everybody's hair across the board, because there are so many factors that are involved. That leads me to my question: does rice water works for everyone? Which is no. And the reason is, remember when I talked before about the variety kinds of rice? There are variety kinds of rice. All those rice don't have the same level of vitamins and minerals and antioxidant that you need to grow your hair. So depending on the kind of rice that you're using, you might not get the effect or the benefits that you want when it comes to hair growth. And another main factor that plays into whether or not rice water works for you is so complicated, because it actually does affect your hair growth a lot, which are that your age, the climate you're in, the diet, the vitamins that you're taking, the rest, sleep, the exercising, stress level, your genes, your hormones, your lifestyle, your hair and your scalp conditions, the kind of hair product that you're using. So there's so many different factors that are working together, either for the good or for the bad. And because this is so complicated, just because rice water worked for somebody, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. And the type of rice they're using, they may be using brown rice, which has more vitamins than white rice. You might be using white rice, which have less of vitamin. That could be a factor that work in favor of that person and does not work in favor of you. And then another thing to think about when you're using rice water is the fact that you need to consider is, do you have hair growth? Do you have long hair in your DNA? Do you have hormones imbalance? Are you taking hair and growth vitamins? Are you taking vitamins to help your body be able to really grow that hair? And if you are, let's say you have good hair growth and stuff like that, and you're using the wrong type of rice to grow your hair, you might see growth, but it might not necessarily means that it was the rice water that grew your hair in the first place. It might just be that your gene is just really good and your hair grow well every 2 weeks. But there might be somebody who have really bad gene and are taking the vitamins and stuff like that and still be able to grow their hair overnight with it. So it's not a set case. It's not one or the other. There's so many different factors. And because it's so complicated, I can't tell you use rice water, it is better for you. All I can tell you is that rice water has a lot of vitamins. It has a lot of minerals, but there are levels of them. So if you're using black rice, for example, water, you might see a better result than using white rice water. But even with that, you might not see a better result, because why, if you are just using rice water and not taking care of your hair, you're using a bad hair product with your hair that doesn't agree with your type hair. So even though you are using rice water, but the hair product doesn't agree with your hair that you're using with that, or you're not keeping your hair healthy by moisturizing and stuff like that. So even though you're using the rice water, it still wouldn't work for you. So we've learned that rice range in different many varieties, and the higher the pigmentation of the rice, the higher the vitamins, mineral, and the antioxidant that it has. So white rice is the least in antioxidant, we've learned. And then also we learned that there haven't been a proven evidence that rice water is actually beneficial for you. Those claims are all anecdotal, and they are not factual evidence. So we also answer the question, does rice water work for everyone? And the answer is no. Rice water doesn't work for everyone because there are so many factors that are involved in hair growth, and those factors play a major role. And some of those factors we name were hormones, genes, the vitamins that you're taking, the climate, the age, the diet, your products that you're using along with the rice water. So there's so many different factors. And for me personally, I use rice water and I didn't feel like it grew my hair at all. And you guys will see in a short video at the end that my hair just grew the regular way that it grew. In 2 weeks, I braided my hair after I washed it in 2 weeks, and I didn't see any extra length retention. And that's because I am not doing anything. I didn't do anything extra with it. I just wanted to see if the rice water work. But in the next video, I'm going to kind of lay out for you guys how to properly ferment your rice, because a lot of people do it wrong. That's why they don't get the benefit from it. And I did it wrong in the beginning. So I'm going to make another video just kind of showing you guys how to properly ferment your rice. And then also talk to you guys about what rice water have done for me, the good and the bad. And just kind of go into what are some of the damaging stuff that happened to my hair, and what are some of the good stuff that happened to my hair as well. And as you can see in that video, after 2.5 weeks, I feel like my hair just grew the normal that it will grow in 2.5 weeks. I didn't feel like it grew any better. But you guys look forward to the next video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It was fun talking about rice water, and I hope you guys like this video. Please make sure to stay tuned for the next one. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye, guys.